FIFA 20. I will just like to state that I've already set up my team, opened up the packs, and done a few SBCs, which I'm going to show you now as I log into it. This is the early access, of course. I've got the Ultimate Edition, so I will be able to go on the 24th, I do believe, 3 days before the original date of when FIFA is launched. So I will just go through what I have got so far. So I have 2 squads. So at the moment, let's just change to my other squad, my 0 to hero. Obviously I am doing a Road to Glory. So here, this is my squad at the moment. I did go to the French league, the Ligue 1. I thought, try something different rather than just going straight Premier League and going for that sort of area, which most players and most people will be going for. I will potentially build a Premier League squad, because I do have a few Premier League players. As you can see down here, there's a few players and whatnot. But I will say that obviously built up a few coins, bought myself Grimero here for 1,700, bought Icone for 1,100, Terrier bought for 400 on open bid, 1,200 for Sabia on open bid, obviously first owner 1,000 for Sanson, 550 for Conan, first owner 550 for Omian, and 750 for Mandanda. So that's what I did. Remy was the player that I got when I first started the squad. Also, and Nkunu, as well as Sambia. Tia I bought as well. And also obviously I've got, I'll just show you now, Van Dijk on loan, which everybody gets in their packs. Obviously got Jordan Sancho, and I've got 9 games with Lamar, and I've also got Vinicius Jr. You see there. So I could just change them out, and basically for a few of the SBCs I managed to get Fred as the centre mid. When you unlock the packs, yeah, a pack for a player pick for goalkeeper, player pick for centre back, player pick for centre mid, player pick for striker. So that was my centre mid there. My Jolinton was my striker, Lyon was my centre back, and my goalkeeper was Adrian, ironically. So that's kind of good. So that's the team that I'm going to be currently using at the moment. I'll just go through the squad builders that I've completed. So Timo Pukki is there. He is there for 26 days. Marking matchups is there. As you can see, let's keep going. I have done 2 of these, which is brick slots and perfect links. That one's correct positions, and I'm going to get so much and loyalty for that one, for One Nation. So that's fine. I'm not done that yet. Don't think I'm going to do that anytime soon. So obviously I've done the let's get started and let's move up. So those are the 2 that I've done. I've played a few squad battles. So I've played 3 squad battles at the moment. As you can see, I'm close to getting, I just need 145 XP needed to get the premium gold pack for this one. And as you can see here, you get the floor print there, Eden Hazard for the games, the green Cobra badge, then another pack, Jumbo Gold Twiz 6 pack, then another print, then a gold players pack, level 10, the Bitball, another badge for the baby Cran, Cavaliers stadium theme, then either Lewandowski or Benzema, up to you depending on what you want to go with. Then a premium mixed players pack, then Mo Salah for 9 games, which everybody gets once they get up there, an 8-bit football tifo, then another pack which is prime mixed players, another rare pack which is the rare gold pack, Grizzly Bear badge, a premium gold players pack. Obviously these packs are all untradeable, stadium theme of Luchador, the Ryu Tifo, which is pretty sick, rare Electron Players Pack, then a Mega Pack, the Elbow Drop Celebration, which is pretty cool to be quite honest. If you don't know where that's from, that is from WWE. Most people should know that. Cosmo Ball, which looks pretty decent to be quite honest. La Liga Prime Players Pack. Then Nari Inc. Stadium Theme. Nari Inc. Tifo, it's pretty cool. Zaha for the last one, a Taliso or a Vazquez. Now they all look pretty decent to be quite honest. It's 93 pace, 89 dribbling, 80 shot, 76 defense physical, 76 passing. Taliso 72 pace, 81 dribbling, 80 shot, 82 passing, 77 defense, 82 physical. So that's more or less an all-rounder, box to box, like poor man's Rude Hullet, as people like to say, or Vasquez, which is pretty decent because he's got great pace, good shooting, good dribbling, great passing, okay defending, which not really matter, but good physicals. See, you get to see the player details at the same. I see 4-star. Stamina's 97, which is amazing. Strength bit on the weak side. Aggression 77, and everything on the shootings what you want really. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's have a look. Taliso is 4-star, I believe. Nope, 3-star, which is okay for center mid. High attacking, low medium defense, right foot. Yeah, like I said, basically box to box. Just put a hunter on him or maybe an engine, boost a few of those stats there. Now his agility and balance is rounded. His long passing is great. So yeah, and then have a look at Zaha. Sprint, obviously pace is amazing. Shooting, finishing's okay. Shot power is pretty decent. Free kick actually a bit low, which is what brings that down, and the long passing a bit low and curve, but he's got great agility, good balance. Bit of poor composure, I'd say, and stamina wise, a bit low. Good bit of strength and aggression, jumping and header actually very low. You know, and he's 5'11". He's 5-star, 3-star, mind you, and high low, but it depends on what kind of reward structure you go with and what you want to go for. See his objectives here: play 2 matches to get 180 XP, win a match and buy a player, early access, squad goals, win 3 online friendlies, score in 3 separate rival matches using player with a minimum of 75 rated overall. I get a gold pack for that. Oh, 75 rated player. Obviously max chem. You have to score. This is a match game mode, as they say, score goals in the new game mode, which is max chemistry. Can get a hill, mixture ball and swaps. Transfer market, as you can see, I've done a few of those. Just need to buy 4 more players. I can get a few more from that. Do the squad battles, play online, actor. Squad battles, 10 squad battles. You get that. Tifo rivals. You get a goat. Then you get like 2 rare player packs, sorry, and this one you get 2 players pack. That's not too bad. Jumbo rare player pack and ultimate pack for 300 squad. Rivals more or less the same, and champion it's pretty decent, but it's gonna be very hard to do. As you can see, I've already done the basics: squad management, chemistry advanced, transfer market, single player. So just got a few more to do here, which is do the trainer SBC 2, which is it the training SBC, would you say? Yeah, it'd be one of these league and basics, 1 league attack. So obviously just get one league in there, 5 different nationalities, and chemistry you don't need much. You can just do that with some like bronze packs and things like a bronze league and things like that. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to play a game of Rivals. Then the second game of Rivals, played 1 game, got beat. I was losing 2-0, come back to 2-2, then I was losing 4-2, then I went up 4-2, and then he come back and won 5-4 in the end. So as you can see, 2 games played, 2 lost, 1-1. I lost 1-1 against Squad Battles. I lost 1, and I have won 1. In Rivals, and lost 1 in Rivals. So far, gone for the 4-3-3. Not too bad. So let's get into this and show you how the gameplay is. It is definitely a lot more different. The passing seems a bit more clinical. You need to be more clinical with your passes and things like that. Tackling does feel a lot more rewarding, which is great news for anybody who likes to do manual tackling rather than letting the AI do the tackling for them. Great tackle. So I do. Oh, lovely, Kevin Gamero getting there. It's the I was playing a 4-3-1-2 before I just switched formation to this 4-2-3-1. Give it a go, see what it's like. The moment's working. Don't believe I've done my custom tactics so far. Just left it how it is. Everything's all basic. I'm gonna just give it a feel. See how it goes. I do believe though there is a like a little bit of a kickoff boost, I would say, which is from the kickoff you do a long through ball and it can catch your defenders out. Return pass. Now the possibility for a cross. Great save, keeper.
What a great save that was. I mean, listen, if he had let that in, this game was almost done and dusted. As it is, kept his team in it.
Great tackle. Unfortunately, fell straight to him. Oh, that's a poor pass. So if you do have players that have got great passing but not good pace, it's not always a bad thing, because it's sometimes down to the passing and obviously making your players do those runs into the box and things like that. So even if you've got someone like Giroud who's got great finishing but very, very low pace, you can always he's still a usable card. Don't write him off just because he's got that no pace. You know what I mean? Because it's different. Pace obviously helps, especially if you're playing long through the wings and things like that, and that's what you're used to playing. But it's not always the case in this one. So I'd just say just give them a go. Just see how if you can work with them, because you never know. You might just find someone who's got low pace and could be a top goal scorer. Whereas, if you got someone with great pace, fair enough, use them, I'm not saying don't use them, but it's just totally, the gameplay on here is totally different, and obviously high dribbling helps as well. That was foul. Yep. Free kicks are a whole lot different as well. Oh. Rebound, unlucky offside.
It's no goal, the flag's up. It's certainly a well-worked move, but denied by the assistant. Read the play well to intercept. Well, they look promising there.
Nice tackle.
The defender's done well. Paulson. Have a look at what's on now from this wide position, not closed down. Excellent reading of those danger signs by the defender at a crucial moment. Very good attack.
Great tackle.
By good defensive play. Delaney. Tolisso.
So yeah,
Saw the pass and dealt with
I know it might be a little bit boring, obviously trying to watch the whole game, but the good thing about this is because I don't edit it and things like that, you just get the whole experience for yourself. So you don't just see just the best bits. You know, you get to see the whole match, like the ins and outs, and see obviously things that I do, things that I don't do, or could improve on. And you can see for yourself how the game works.
Not able to take full advantage of a good position. Morgan Sanson. Francis Coquelin.
So
De Silva. Coquelin.
oh, foul there, ref.
Be a decision made by the
Naughty, naughty, yellow card.
good kid. For the ref, a decision, and the decision is yellow. I don't think anybody, least of all the player, can have any complaints about that. Well, here's a chance. The press works.
Oh, Camaro.
Caught it with a save. Brilliant. That's an easy cutout.
Like those like 180-degree passes most of the time do not come off because they don't know where you're actually passing it to, like the mechanic, the angle and things like that. Great tackle, not gonna deny that, but yeah, they don't always pull off, and sometimes you've got to hold the pass button a little bit longer.
Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here.
That's a foul, no?
Marcel Sabitzer. Delaney. Marcel Sabitzer.
Nice play.
Working away at the opposition with these passes. That's the shoots.
Great block there.
And the verdict on added time is 2
that
minutes.
over?
Well, plenty of speed, but not much organisation. And the ball lost at a crucial time. Great interception.
There we go. First half done and dusted. Not too bad. Could be doing a lot better. I do believe, like, if you have more possession or whatnot, it does. I think the momentum does build a little bit,
So here we go.
and it is good. It's never a bad thing to have a lot of possession as long as you can do something with that, though, because
Just kicked it a little bit there, and the pass goes straight to the opposition.
obviously it's one thing to have a lot of possession, but it's another thing to actually be able to use that possession to help yourself and score goals. Because it's another thing to outscore your opponents, but it's good to outscore your opponents with, you know, with a bit of skill and gameplay.
Straight to an opponent.
Great tackle.
And the referee blows
Offside.
the back was up
Still
for
had them
offside.
covered a little bit anyway, so
Amiot. Sanson. With great vision here. That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now.
lovely play.
Spaced across the ball now.
Oh, what was that?
The opportunity didn't really
I don't think he's got 3-star weak foot or anything, so probably why. But yeah, everything feels a little bit more realistic. So like obviously if you've got a 2-star weak foot and you've got bad shooting, like the player's got not good shooting stats, he will more likely miss the shot with his weak foot. On the other occasion you might get a little bit lucky, bounce off the post and goes in that way sort of thing, but
Marcel Sabitzer.
oh, see what I mean? Look at that for a tackle.
Rescued
That was a great tackle. That's what I liked in FIFA 19. There was none of that. Oh, look out for a through ball. Great getting back. Great recovery.
We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Patient play from them. Guiding the pass through.
Great.
Still a chance in there.
Oh, cool. You see what I mean? Look at that. Is that offside? See what I mean? You still get lucky. You know, there's still those rebound shots and, you know, great saves, and it just happens to fall to the player. But alternatively, there is just those players, those key players. Like, I've heard Van Dijk just feels so like commanding, and like once you ask him to do something, you know, he does it without fouling and things like that, and it feels good to use. You see what I mean? Look at the look there. That, you know, kickoff boost still there a little bit. I got a little bit lucky with the rebound. You can tell he was going to pass there. He had nowhere else to go. Lovely through ball, seen that? Oh, nearly got there.
Trying too hard, really, and losing the ball because of it. Paulson. Really vital interception here. Careless there. Played down the wing.
Foul, ref. Come on, man. Come on, foul. Let's make some substitutions. Let's give a few players.
The team on their toes, and to keep this lead, they hope.
He's normally good from these set plays, and his teammates are expecting a good ball in.
Congre. The pass not completed, really.
Well, the noise in here. These fans, they're like the 12th man, trying to G their players up.
Proper tackle that. I've got his angles wrong.
Just gotta get used to, like, the way it feels. Like when you hold off a player, it feels like, you know, if they've got the strength there, they can do it.
An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. He's dealt with it well, the defender. It wasn't the worst cross. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away.
But yeah, so it's good to using the shield. It works effectively. It feels like it works like a proper mechanic sort of thing, like holding off the ball and holding off the player, things like that. And the smaller players do feel usable. Look at the look there. Oh, the look became unlucky, unfortunately. That's what happens sometimes. Great shot, great play. Done it. It's definitely like feels like a kind of a draw game sort of thing, or somebody getting a little bit lucky. Oh, offside? Yeah, offside.
A little too eager to get in behind the opposition. Caught offside. Difficult for the defender against the player who wants to take Paulson.
He just stood there. Like, what was the player coming towards him for? You see what I mean? Like, it just don't seem. Some things just don't seem right. Ugh. Oh wow, but it is for this. Come on, we can get back into it. Hopefully, there is no this kick-off momentum, but win's a win. Doesn't matter how you get it. Doesn't matter how you score the goals, as long as you scored them and you win the match.
It's level again. Sanson. James Maddison saw it coming, cut it out. Good work. Return ball.
Is he going to get that? Or is it just going to be one of those ones that just...
By the defender there for what could have been a potentially match-winning pass in these circumstances.
So I mean, you get a little bit lucky there. I can see the...
2 more minutes to play of added time. Cut out the pass. Sanson. Only a few seconds to go, but they've still got a chance to make this attack really count and win the game. That's an important clearance.
Come on. This has got to go. We felt it. Told you it was going to be a draw. Just had that feeling. Oh well. It is what it is. Can't always win them. But obviously I've got the coin boost as well, which helps. Play me 10 games and while I wait. So I don't think I unlocked anything there. So I'll play a few more squad battles since it will be coming out soon. Play on professional. So what? There you go. Put him then. Because he's got 42 games. 6, 2, 3, 40 games. Fitness cards, let's go. Oh, keep doing that. Getting used to just playing the. I think I'm in squad management. So play one game of squad battles. You know, it's boring to watch because obviously the fact is it's squad battles. It's against the AI. You know, you gotta see me score some easy goals, some okay goals, get scored against as well. You know, but you know this is way to generate coins. You know, you first start off, the first thing you want to be doing is get as many coins as possible and things like that. If you've got the early access and whatnot, you want to any players that you pack. If you don't really need them and you want to help build your squad up a little bit, then sell the player, get those few thousand coins, because those few thousand coins will be able to get you your players that you can get. Because a lot of the high rated players at the moment are cheap. They're slowly going up at the current moment, but things like Hugo Lloris is only 35k and things like that, just little things like that, and a few of like Vardy's 25 to 30k, and yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's really good to try and get your players in, now. So any high rated players you do pack, sell up, get the quick coins, or if you're okay with the team that you've got, then keep the team that you've got now and save the players until FIFA 20 officially comes out on the launch date, and you know those players after 3-4 days will start to rise, and then you'll be able to make a lot of money. Like somebody packed Ronaldo, put him up for 393k, and he's on bid, and he sold for 393k. The person that bought him has just lost out on £1 million to £2 million player. You know, and it's just little things like that. If you got Ronaldo, you packed him, you want the coins. Obviously you want those 300,000 coins to build a sick team and things like that, because you want a better team rather than having a great player with nobody to play around him. You want to sell him and get a half decent team, and hopefully you pack him again. But look out, tackle, great tackle, you know, and that's just, well, that was That's silly.
Hold of it. I must say this looks promising.
You know what I mean? So,
For the cross.
me personally, I would have kept hold of him
Throw in it's
myself.
going to be.
Any high rated players I'm going to get, I'm just going to keep hold of and then sell at a later date when they'll be worth a lot more. Because at the moment I can generate enough coins by playing matches, you know, and things like that. So, doing the objectives, opening the free packs that you get, you know, do the daily objectives.
An unforced error, you've got to say.
And the first time shots are not powerful. They're not like as overpowered as they was before. You try a first time shot and you've got more chance of missing than taking that extra touch just to slow the ball down to shoot. Excuse me, my voice is going a little bit. But as you can see, Van Dijk just coming through and just taking the ball. He is really, really overpowered. So like the players that feel like they should be great are actually, regardless of the mechanics of the game and how, and it depends on how you use them, obviously. You know, if you're the type of player to try and time your tackles as best you can, then you know you'll be rewarded for that. You just gotta learn when the best time to tackle is and things like that. Strafing seems good as well, but you know you're trying to hold off. Because it just gives you that little bit of an option to, okay, you can hold L1 and get your defender to run out to him, but you can mark the other player that he could, so he's got no one to pass to. Great block, great save. So I mean, like, just it is a lot more rewarding, even against the AI like this. You know, you want to be able to. Okay, I thought that was a bit weird. And you know, why not practice against the computer just to get a feel for the game before going into your division rivals? Because you're not going to have the best team. You want to be able to generate coins and build a great team. In order to build a great team, you want to be able to, you know, have the coins to buy them off the market, or hopefully pack the players from doing objectives. And you know, every single time just check your objectives after every so many matches, like see what you can do to get that extra XP. Like I just need to unlock one little thing and then that's it. I've got it. I've got that next pack, you know. And look at daily SPC, obviously daily SPCs that come out as well.
Can someone take control of this game? Take a few more risks. Hopefully we'll see a goal soon.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward.
You see, like Van Dijk then when he just came across and just stopped me from shooting. Oh, that was a poor pass.
A shocking pass, really.
Like you've got to take your time with every move that you make.
And that was a very fine
Every
read.
pass that you do, you've got to make sure you can, you know, you're kind of like 1-2 steps ahead of what you want to do next.
Nkunku has it.
You can kind of think on the like as you go,
Intuition to
but
win it back.
very difficult.
It's with Lucas
So
Ostermann.
think like, I'll give you an example, like David Silva, who's got like 65 pace, 88 passing, 89 dribbling. He would feel amazing on here because of the dribbling and the passing stats that he's got. His pace, yeah, the pace doesn't mean everything. He's a midfielder, so you know doing that clinical pass, that clinical through ball, that gets you that goal. That's basically sometimes what you need, rather than someone who's just got the pace to run in behind. Salibura, okay.
Well, punch happy the keeper.
See what I mean? Look,
Jimmy Durmaz now.
no, I hold. I want.
So it is the first half.
Not bad, not bad. Should be doing better though. Yeah, obviously, good thing about obviously using squad battles is you get to use players that you don't normally use because it's the start of FIFA, as well as you get to mess around with formations as well, so you can try different formations. Say, okay, this formation is working, let's try this one. This formation is not going to work, let's try this one. Oh, that was a poor pass. See, that would have been pulled off if I just passed a little bit harder. Sanson. Oh, Van Dijk with a great tackle. Cannot deny that. Oh, great tackle. Oof. Why not give him a little long shot? And also, stamina is a key stat because players will tire if they do have low stamina. It's okay having the pace, but they can have 95 pace with, you know, 60 stamina, and they're not gonna last the whole match. You know, things like that. Like James Milner is 80 rated. Is, you know, not the fast, not the best. He's got okay stats and whatnot, but he's got 90 stamina, and it's like, you know, people are like, why would you be using that sort of player in your squad? Well, the reason why is because he's got stamina, so he can outlast other players. You know, that sort of thing. That's sometimes what you need in a player, rather than, oh, this player is just fast but cannot hold his stamina. Oh, that was, look, same. Look, just falls straight down to me. It's down to Loic Remy, and it goes in. Oh yeah, let's take him off. So like, if you get someone that's got great physical strength, they can literally hold the ball off as you're coming through. But if someone's got good dribbling skills, they could get through your defence, even though you're trying to hold off the player. They can get through that strength because they've got good dribbling, good composure. So as you're trying to nudge them off the ball ever so slightly, they could slip through. Great save, great defence straight after it. I thought that might have been a foul, but no. See, I think they should be able to bring up the change player from corner throw-ins as well. Remy, great tackle again. Van Dijk. You see what I mean? Like how, like, certain players stand out. Van Dijk again, block. It's crazy how one player can have such an effect on the game.
He's driven in the corner. Well, it has come to nothing. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him.
Oh, nice little shot there.
Inside the last quarter of an hour.
Go, throw into me. Sanson. Oh, tried the little shot, why not? And also the finesse shots, obviously. you already probably know, but there will been the timer itself was like on a sort of like a 2 bar for green, so you got like a good chance of getting it green. But now it's gone down to 1 bar to make it even more difficult because people were finding it way too easy to get that green bar and getting and scoring goals that were just ridiculous because they got the accuracy from the green bar.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. The ball with Luis Alberto.
But yeah,
Luis
just
Alberto. Vargas with it. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. The ball with Luis Alberto. Good looking sequence. And it was
keeper's got that.
straightforward for the goalkeeper.
Whoop, player getting in the way there.
Succeeds in clearing it. Lost possession. Envis electing to cross into the
Keeper's
centre.
ball. So I mean, it's not the greatest. Like, obviously, the more goals you score, the more points you get. The more possession you have, the more points you get. But
Possession lost, intercepted.
poor pass.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes.
2 minutes. Nothing
They
can
get
happen.
forward, but time is very much against them here. What can he do from here? Who's going to win this joust?
Yes,
And now
get the win.
it is truly
But
final. The match
that's basically what you tend to be doing because you want to generate coins. If you're a good trader, then try looking for players that you can buy and just snipe and sell. But at the moment, while you got the coin boost, best thing to do. You'll do unlock the coin boost as you go along. There is a few coin boosts, but you know you're just gonna get your XP for that. So as you can see, I've unlocked a season objective for the boost there, so I can now claim my premium gold pack. Yes, don't underestimate them. Pack's a pack and generate, give you a great player. 3 rares. Come on. I do know the tell if it's going to be a good god or not. Yes, it's going to be a shiny, but that's about it. Striker from Gangster Mata. Say 85 pace, 78 shoot, 74 physicals, an OK card. Untradeable, you know. Gunson. But as you can see, 4-star, 3-star, which is good. 6 foot, good on the striker. It's high. Hopefully he's got good stamina. Like I can see his passing is really low, but he's a striker, so that don't really matter. But obviously Banson's quite low, his agility is quite low, his composure is low, his heading accuracy is quite good, his jumping's quite good, his stamina is 82, his strength 72. Not a bad card. You know, someone like this, like Samata, could be a great player, and you never know. You just, the only way to find out is if you literally try the card out, give him a go, you know, and put him into a team. You know, when you generate your coins, don't go opening packs as soon as you get the chance, because you're more or less probably not going to get anything. Just buy players for your team, buy squad fitnesses so you can play more matches and things like that. Generate enough coins. If you think you're okay and good enough to play the game, do an online draft. But always keep checking the obviously the live and things like that. Have a look to see who's here. Basel, PSV, Ajax, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Jeez. 74 weight 85. In look player quantity minimum silver. Team function 85. Milan or Inter. Syria players 3, pardon me. So let's see this. Player quantity minimum bronze. And you get a jumbo silver pack for that. Premium gold pack. You know, I think so. But you're not going to be able to do this because you're not going to be able to generate enough players unless you unlock enough packs. Just do your season objectives, do your squad battles, just go through it, and just buy a player, play 2 matches or play another match. Get it? Oh, got that one. Just need to buy a player for that, and then I've got that, the early access. There was one. Assist 3 goals and 3 separate squad battle wins to get that 50 XP plus a hunter. You know, and then win 2 matches while using a start squad containing at least 3 players bought up to Smith, which I've already done. Got a few transfer market players. That one will be easier, it will be done over time. You know, 4 players and things like that. Squad battles, score 10, score 20, score, just to get more XP. And obviously you got the foundation ones, which is play 5 matches for squad fitness and earn a weekly score for 500, and I get a premium pack for that. As I say, I'll play 5 up matches. There you go. And then I'll be able to score 500 weekly score, which should be easily done. But you know, that's gonna be it for now, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will upload say 11 o'clock every day. None of my videos will be edited at all, so what you get here is what you get, and you know, that's just it. So at least you get to see the type of person I am, the personality I've got. Eventually, the more I do this and the more I get used to doing this, the more my personality will shine, hopefully. But you know, just getting used to talking on camera and where the camera is as well, which is quite high up and things like that. But I'm getting used to figuring out what things to say and speak to you about. But you know, but yeah, anything, you know, give it a like, would really appreciate it and things like that. And yep, see you next time. I am out of here.